Tomorrow, two staff members working the night a dementia patient wandered away from an assisted living facility before dying in the cold will be arraigned. In October, workers at Crystal Springs found 85-year-old Kathryn Brackett dead outside of the facility. 21-year-old Yahira Zamora faces 1 count of vulnerable adult abuse, and 45-year-old Denise Filchek faces 1 count of inclusion or misleading or inaccurate information on a medical chart. In 911 recordings, the dispatcher repeatedly asks why Brackett is outside, but the callers never answer. Crystal Springs is now on a provisional license, meaning that the license could be revoked if the state finds something wrong with the quality of care while being monitored.
Now, as the two caregivers await arraignment, we are hearing from Kathryn Brackett's family. 24-Hour News 8's Barton Dieter sat down with Brackett's son and daughter-in-law about what they hope comes out of this tragedy. Barton?
Marley, Mike and Amy Brackett want people to know that although their mom, Kathryn, was suffering from Alzheimer's in a nursing home, she was a vital, vibrant person with a family that loves her and misses her.
It was not her time. She wasn't ready to go yet.
I just can't even express the grief that we're going through and the disbelief still.
Mike Brackett got the call from Crystal Springs early in the morning last October and was told that something was wrong with his mom and he needed to get to the 68th Street facility right away.
And when I walked in the door, I saw the sheet over my mom, and oh man.
She had last been seen around midnight the night before and had frozen to death after wandering off in the freezing rain. The Attorney General has charged 2 employees with 4-year felonies for either falsifying records about checking on her or resetting a door alarm without making sure all residents were inside. They face a maximum of 4 years in prison. And while they're glad to see someone charged into death, the Bracketts want more than just to see someone go to jail.
What happened to Mike's mom was 100% avoidable, and it can't happen again. Things need to change.
They believe that the problems are not isolated to Crystal Springs and start with the fact that employees are underpaid, overworked, and undertrained.
The people that they employ should be treated better. They were very understaffed often. That was a huge red flag, and that's why we were in process of moving her out.
The Bracketts also filed a lawsuit against the facility. They joined the family of Marjorie Meyering, a resident who was allegedly abused by a staff member who also filed a lawsuit. The Bracketts say they plan to be in Kent County District Court tomorrow when the suspects are arraigned and plan to attend all the hearings until this case is resolved. Live in studio, Barton Dieter's 24-Hour News 8.